Good evening, everybody, or good morning if you're tuning in and watching this in America first thing. Thanks for tuning in. Josh here at Crypto News and Reviews, and just quick look at the market, and I got some news for you guys today. So back up to $422 billion. The live ticker below, you can see the top 10. Just a quick look. A little bit of red for the last hour, but the 24-hour is looking fantastic. Cardano, 25%. IOTA, 20%. Lisk, VeChain, both over 20%. Populous, 20%. So, heading in the right direction, guys. And again, I don't think we're going to see this astronomical pop back up. I think, take a look at my last video. I'll leave a link to it at the end here. But I think this is a return to normalcy. So I think we're going to get some steady increase from here. And hopefully we don't see any more dumping going on. So Bitcoin just under $8,759. That's a pretty solid number right now. On the live ticker, it's up to 8,800. So doing good, doing good. I know it's not great. It's not where everybody'd like to be, especially the folks that bought in at 19,000 or 17,000 or 15,000. It's not where you want to see it, but it's heading in the right direction. So I've got good news today. All my news is good, and then I want to give you your update, show you my Hashflare, show you where that's going. So first article is how the mainstream is looking at us. This is from news.bitcoin.com. So dead again, you know, and this is how they see Bitcoin is as this, it's dead, it's over. But in reality, Bitcoin is up 729% since last February. So if you've been in it for even less than a year, you're still up significantly, way more than any other investment in the world over the past, unless you're gambling and winning, 729% since last February. So this is just a good little article that says, you know, and it's true. If you look at all the headlines across the mainstream media, lots of news claims Bitcoin is dead. The digital asset bubble has burst. The biggest, it's tulip mania. We predicted it and it's happened. And that's the same mainstream media that was trying to get you to buy a Ripple at $3 and telling you how to do it. So again, avoid the mainstream media. I would recommend at all costs. I haven't watched CNN or Fox or any of that crap for years. It's horrible. I won't even get into, yeah. Anyway, I can't stand the mainstream media. I avoid them at all costs. Take a little bit from here and a little bit from there and make up your own mind. Don't listen to one source and say that's the truth, all right? That's why YouTube is fantastic. There's a lot of bullshit on YouTube too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say we're perfect on here, but here at News and Reviews, we're never going to tell you something's going to moon. We're never going to tell you we got a rocket ship going. Get your hats on with your rocket boots on. We're never going to tell you that. All right. We're going to give you the news. We're going to give you honest reviews, and I'm going to tell you if I'm invested in anything personally before I full disclosure. All right. So anyway, that was just a good article about how the mainstream media has, you know, it's Mount Gox all over again. It's the end of Bitcoin. It's dead. Bitcoin's not going anywhere, guys. Cryptocurrency isn't going anywhere. It's going to go up. It's going to be a tech of the future. We just got a little overhyped into the mania. I showed this in my last one, and I'll show it one more time because I think this is just so fantastic, you know. There's the stealth phase, the awareness phase, the mania phase, and the blow-off phase. But if you look at the mean, we're back to the mean. We've gone through the enthusiasm and the greed and the delusion and the new paradigm and the denial and the fear and the capitulation and the despair. And now we're back to the mean. Bitcoin's where it should be, in my opinion. I know you don't want to hear that, especially if you bought in high. I've been in since September, so I'm still up. I'm still doing well. And even if you bought in up here, just hang in there. If you sell out now, you lose. You don't lose money till you sell. That's what everybody says, right? So just hang in there, guys. So, a couple bits of good news that I want to go through. First off, Ripple. I'm not a big fan of Ripple. I've sold all my Ripple. at 280, something like that. I've done well with Ripple. I bought in at 40 cents. I was in at Ripple at 40 cents. And so I have nothing against it. It's made me some money. I don't like the whole centralized aspect of it. But Banco Santander to debut international payment system on Ripple. So here is an international bank that's looking to do a Q1 2018 launch for same-day mobile international transactions based on using the Ripple ledger. So this is fantastic. It's compared to the 3 days for the current SWIFT model. They're looking to do same-day transactions for international banking customers. So they've been in the works for 18 months. They've got the protocol running. They've tested payments between $10 and $10,000 using Touch ID for secure sign-in. So this is awesome. This is huge. This is blockchain in effect. This is what we need to see, people, is real-world uses for this stuff. Not some promise, not some pipe dream. This is 2018. This is when the company said they're going to start producing products. They're going to start doing real-life stuff here. And we're seeing that with Ripple, so that's exciting. And since Ripple is sitting, what are we looking at for Ripple? 91 cents right now. I might have to pick up a little more Ripple, but it's under $1. Because I can easily see it getting back up there, especially with the way it's burned with every transaction. So in theory, even though there's however many, there's a lot of Ripple out there. But the idea that every time it's used, it burns a small percentage of it, I see a future for Ripple, and I think that's fantastic. So that's great news. Great news for blockchain in general. Great news for the crypto world. More good news. Luxury home in New Jersey, 2.1 million, or he'll take Bitcoin. So this beautiful mansion, let's see if, oh, wait, no picture of it, huh? Let's see if we can get a picture here. There it is. Look at that place. 286 Portland Road, Middletown, New Jersey. Looks like Tony Soprano's house, huh? Yeah, that's an awesome pad. Beautiful. Yep, they're taking Bitcoin. If you want to own this mansion, look at that. Mortgage is almost $9,000 a month. Get pre-qualified right here. Or drop him Bitcoin. He will accept that. So Seller will accept $2.3 million in Bitcoin, which is non-negotiable and priced to be set upon delivery of the token unless otherwise agreed. So that's awesome. Real life money buying, or a real life Bitcoin buying real life property. So we've heard about the Lambos and we've heard about people buying houses. Well, here's a true estate. So if you got in on those Bitcoin early enough, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, houses are for sale. So that's awesome. No, I think that's really cool. That's the one. Yeah, so spacious 5-bedroom Monmouth County home. So that's what we need to see more of. Once again, is Bitcoin used as currency. That's awesome. I bet he does also accept gold bars if you gave him the right amount, right? So anyway, last little bit I wanted to touch on before I go to bed this evening. It's almost 10 o'clock here in South Australia. I want to give you a quick update on my Hashflare reinvesting. Again, I dropped in about $1,100 about a month ago. And of course, with the Bitcoin, with Bitcoin going down, the payoff's not looking as great as it once was. Here, let me see if I can, let's do that there so you can see this a little bit better. Now, mining's gotten tougher too. As you look here, my mining's gone down. I've changed everything over to the, here we go, the pools. I've gone all into BTC China as my pool. Of course, you can add right now it's only letting me add bw.com and slush. I've even emailed them to see if I could get the Antminer pool on here, and they said for me to reset my cookies. I've tried with every browser. I've reset cookies. I cannot find the option. If you guys know how to add Antminer pool, please leave it in the comments below, because I would love to be able to do that. But I'm finding right now BTC China has definitely been the best for overall payout. So I'm going 100% with them right now. I'm going to stick with them again. So right now I have just 0.003 Bitcoins. I was doing 3 days take profit, 3 days reinvest, and then I was going to do 3 days profit. With the Bitcoin price down right now, I'm kind of holding off because you can only get so much out of your reinvestment right now. So I'm just going to hold off on reinvesting until hopefully the price goes up just a little bit more. If it breaks over 10,000, I'll start reinvesting. But right now, I'm just going for, and again, I'm not looking so much at this number. I'm looking at this number. When I'm, in a year, I'm going to have 0.2 Bitcoins paid out of this. I think by then this number is going to be a lot larger than what it is now. I'm hoping it is anyway. That's the dream, right? Is that your 0.2 is worth, say, double that by the end of the year. I hope that we're back to $16,000, $20,000 Bitcoin by the end of the year. I don't expect it much higher than that, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people are predicting whatever, they're shooting crazy numbers, 60,000, 100,000. I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see a steady rise now. I don't think we're going to see the crazy run up. I think people are going to stay clear of that trap of overbuying it. Just from this lesson we've learned in the past couple of weeks here, and past month. So, but if this ends up, if say we end up with a $16,000, $18,000 Bitcoin, and so see what I'm looking at, like I said, I'm not looking at that number, I'm looking at that number. So I have reinvested quite a bit, and now I'm just going to let it ride for a bit and gather up. So the minimum withdrawal is still 0.05, and that's fine. I'm just going to leave it in there. I've seen enough now that I do have faith in this company, and I'm gonna stick with them. I don't think I'm gonna put any more in at the moment. I'm gonna wait. If I make some more money off the markets, I'll dump that over. But at the moment, I'm happy with my $1,100 investment. I did take some of this profit and dump it into Ethereum. And just to show you how to do that real quick, guys, if you want to take your money from SHA-256 mining, so I'm not going to do it, but just to show you how, if you have 0.003 Bitcoin there, you can go down to buy Ethereum, crank it up, so I'd go 0.00, what do I have, 0.00309, so yeah, I could get 1.2 mega hash here. You hit proceed, select payment method, you hit pay from balance, confirm, and confirm, and that'll pull it directly from my Bitcoin mining and buy myself more Ethereum mining. I'm not going to do this right now. Like I said, I'm going to wait for the price of Bitcoin to hopefully go up a little bit before I do any more reinvesting, because obviously it goes at the current rate. So at 8,900, hopefully we can hit that $10,000 mark, and then I'll start reinvesting, because you just get a little bit more bang for your buck if you wait. So just so I throw that out there, I will leave the link below for Hashflare mining. I don't expect you guys to jump in, but if you want to, I would appreciate you using my link. I do get a little kickback out of that, and that helps. Every little bit helps at this point, right, guys? So I do think it's profitable. I think over the long haul, as long as Bitcoin goes back up just a little bit, and we'll be fine. So I do recommend the BTC China pool at the moment. It seems to be, I've played around with a bunch, and it seems BTC China, it's not much, it's a small percentage more, but hey, over the course of a year, every day, that does add up. So thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. We're gaining some traction on the channel. I'm having a lot of fun doing the videos. I hope you like the new layout. We'll get the green screen back up and running. I just have the desk set up and stuff right now, so I don't have, I just didn't feel like pulling it over, to be honest with you. And I kind of like having the ticker below and stuff. So Anyway, we'll talk to you guys soon. I'll put out a new video or two tomorrow. Keep up with the news. Keep up with the truth right here. We're not going to lie to you. Again, I'm not going to ever pump a coin for you guys. I'm always going to give you the honest truth and mainly news here. And I'm going to do some in-depth reviews coming up. Again, I'm going to be very impartial. I'm going to give both sides, pros and cons, to any coin I ever review. I'll tell you whether I own it, honestly, if I think it's worth investing in. And I want to do some reviews on real world implementation products. So stuff that's not just a pipe dream coin, but I want to do some real life coins that actually have practical uses in the real world right now, that have actual products that we can review and look at the practicality of them. I think that's important to do. So again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you tomorrow.